Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Tom Stewart here. I'm with Liz Trotter. Jeannie Henderson is our guest today, and this is going to be an awesome version of Smart Business Moves.
Yeah.
Jeannie, how are you?
I'm great, Tom, and super excited to be here.
Well, so one of the things that we're excited about, Jeannie, is you're combining two of our very favorite things in this conversation today, referrals and tech, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Tom loves a little bit of tech there.
I
New clients.
thought you were going to mention ice cream, but
Sorry, Tom. Sorry.
I like referrals and tech as well.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It was like I was going, oh boy, ice cream.
No. So Tom, I wasn't on. Was I not on last week? What happened?
I think were you not, or was I not? We haven't been on together in a minute.
Oh my gosh, neither one of us out. No, you were on with Brandon last week.
Oh yeah, that was great. Brandon
Yeah.
was that was a good show.
I was babysitting, so I didn't get a chance to see that. But because we haven't been on together, I'm wondering, how are the numbers? Maybe Jeannie could go find her Visa card and you could tell me about the numbers.
Gee whiz, I have been kind of, just in a general sense, the economy is doing well, better than it's supposed to be. And, the JOLTS numbers are still high. There's a lot more job openings than there are employees. Interest rates are, going to be going higher.
Gosh, that just all sounds so great, Tom.
Well, it is. I mean, the consumer has a lot of money, though,
Yeah.
and they're spending. And it's if you're like running a house cleaning business, the numbers are suggesting that you shouldn't have customers telling you that, hey, things are tight, I'm having to cut back. And I haven't heard that. Have you guys heard anybody saying that they're having a hard time with the demand side?
I have a couple of our clients that are struggling with the demand side. Yeah. More demand with the customers right now than with the employees, right? Everybody's like breathing deeply now that the employee pipeline has opened up again. But yeah, I do have a couple of customers that are struggling with the client side.
Bank of America came out with some numbers the other week, and I forget the exact numbers, but the gist of it is, and like over half of the consumer bank accounts in the U.S. are in Bank of America, and people have more money in the bank now than they did pre-COVID by a crazy amount still. And they talk about people's debt limits are up, and they are relative to where they were like not too long ago when COVID was a thing and nobody was spending money on anything. A lot of the money that people got from the government that went to consumers, they believe went to pay down debt, which is kind of a good thing because it's helping people reload. And the debt levels are still a heck of a lot lower than they were pre-COVID. All of that adds up to people are spending money, and that's a good thing for us.
Yeah, that's true. I do like people spending money. So, all right. Well, I guess you're like a little bit of a mixed bag. I'm like, I don't want interest rates to go up anymore. I'm already struggling in one part of my life. But people have more money. So, okay, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be going up, Liz.
I know. I'm not loving that. Yeah, I'm not loving that. Got to tell you. Yeah. Refinancing things is not fun when interest rates are going up.
You have to wait it out.
Looky here. We've got some visitors. Hey, nice. Whitney.
Hey, Whitney.
Hey, Whitney.
Here's somebody from the OG. Haven't seen that in a while.
No kidding. I can't find all my comments. So there we go. All right. Oh, she just celebrated her 60th birthday. She had a big bash. People flew in from Israel. Like,
wow.
It was a big bash. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it was a big party. Good to see you, Denise. All right. Well, thanks, Tom, for giving us that little, I guess, perk, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, it's better, especially we're running service businesses, so it's good news. All right. What are you going to tell us to help us grow our businesses even more, Jeannie?
Well, yeah, I mean, and that good news kind of flows into this, as some of us are feeling that pressure of, clients feeling that financial pressure and maybe not purchasing as readily or seeing some attrition. Is everything okay on the sound?
Doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that was strange. I don't know where that came from.
It looks like Tom is doing it. It'll be fine now.
Okay. It's crazy. It's like there was another person in our call.
Alien.
An alien. Yeah. And what we normally would do is increase our marketing spend. And then we're spending more for every client that we're converting. And I started thinking about that as we kind of saw this economic change coming our direction. And one of the things that our team did was we started to double down on basically people we call influencers. Or another term for this would be word of mouth marketing or referral marketing. And I know both of you talk to a lot of cleaning business owners all over the place, like I do. And, I hear from people who are just starting out, they'll often say, well, I built my business by word of mouth. How many times have you heard somebody say that? Right?
More times than I can count.
Right. And I actually did in my early stages as well. It was just who you knew and people would tell everybody. And it would tend to be that you think about that as people who are already your clients, already your services, giving you a referral.
Right.
And sometimes we would come up with like a little reward, but it's hard as your business grows to keep track of all that kind of stuff. And we tend to think that that is a type of marketing and growth strategy for small startup businesses. But our business is, doing well over $1 million a year, headed towards 2 million. And what we're finding is that people who are not our clients want to give us referrals. They know us, they like us, and they trust us. And they also share our name out there in the community. And I really felt like, wow, we have to have a reward for these people who we're not serving them. We can't give them, a free cleaning as a reward, and, or a discount the next time or something like that. We had to
big.
Right.
Are these people that like you that aren't your clients? Is it because they're not qualified to be your client? I mean, could they be your client if they wanted to be?
Some, I know people, they're not really qualified, right? They don't
Like
kind
me,
of fall into that ideal client profile.
Yeah, like I couldn't also like I couldn't work with Jeannie. I couldn't hire her to clean my house, but I might be happy to give her a referral because I know a lot about her,
Right.
and I would be happy. I would feel like my referral had a lot of weight, right?
Because you're out of her service delivery area.
Right.
Could be
But I
that.
know her well. I mean, I feel like I know her well, and I would really feel confident and comfortable giving her a referral.
Well,
Yeah.
we all get those from time to time where somebody moves from one market to another geographic market, and we get a call from another ARCSI member saying, hey, I've got a client of mine that just moved to your town. You want to, I want to refer you to them.
Yeah.
Never really thought about setting that up as a formal rewards program, but that would be an example, I guess.
It is one of many examples. During the pandemic, one of the things that happened that was really surprising is that networking went from, these after hours, get a cocktail, stand around and talk to a bunch of people you don't know kind of events, to all of these online networking spaces that sprung up. And in my community, and I've seen this all over, because every time I coach with a cleaning business owner, we look at their community and what opportunities they have to network. And there are groups, different Facebook groups and other social media groups within communities that are just filled with business people. And I started to lean into these groups, and there are a couple of them in my area that have thousands of business people in them. And I just started to get to know those people. And we would have online networking sessions during COVID. We got to know each other. And what I found was suddenly I was getting referrals from all kinds of people who have never had my cleaning service. They only know me because I'm a member of the community. I'm very, very active. And they know what my business stands for. I'm very mission. I have a very mission driven business. And so we talk about that a lot. And so they know me, they like me, and they trust me. And when someone is looking for a cleaning service, they regularly will give us a referral. So this was the impetus for me to say, wow, there are these influencers, people who are very well known in our community now, who are sending clients my way. And how do I say thank you to them? And then, wow, there's probably more out there that I'm not even tapping into. And that's when I started looking into growing our referral program. And I think you know this well, and everybody out there who's listening, if you're in the cleaning business, it's so much easier to convert someone who's a referral when you're selling, right?
Yeah.
You don't even have to sell them. They're like, most people do 70% of they're 70% sold when they call you. But a referral is about 90% sold when they call you.
Yeah. Basically, they just want to know, when can I get my cleaning done?
When can you get here?
Not when, not how. They want to know when, not what.
Right. Yes, exactly. And so it also makes your sales process work more smoothly and more efficiently the more referrals you can pour in to your sales process. And these people are all around us in our community. They're like my neighbor across the street. They don't want, I've known them. I'm looking at their house right now. I have known them for a long time, and they've never had a house cleaner. It's just not what they do, but they give us referrals.
Nice.
You know? Yeah. And I think all of us are embedded mostly in our community, unless we're operating remotely. But if we're operating remotely, then someone on your team is embedded in the community and is building relationships. And so we developed a system to not only reach to our current clients and encourage referrals, but to reach out into the community as a whole and into those influencers, just like all the big brands do. You know, look at the big brands. They're hiring these girls who put on makeup and make videos, and they're, you know, hiring crazy people who almost kill themselves to sell Coca-Cola, or, you know, making silly videos on TikTok and things like that. People are incentivizing influencers in all other industries. And
God, Jeannie, this is like a slap to your forehead moment for me, because
really?
You know, we've been working referral programs for current clients for forever. Not once have we ever tried to even entertain the thought of how do you expand that to the general population.
Yeah, and it really is amazing. Once we started reaching out into the community, once we created a formal program around it, made it easy for people to refer us, and had a very attractive reward system in place. Now people are coming out of the woodwork.
Oh my gosh.
I actually was in my office today.
I thought we were going to talk about. I'm feeling like Tom, like, dang, oh my gosh, what the heck?
So it's really exciting, and I'm making new friends every day because I've got this great program, and people want to help our business grow. And we can also incentivize our team members. I pay out referral rewards to my sister. Like, I do it to everybody.
I'm happy to put out referral rewards. Absolutely. Tell us about the rewards. What are they?
Right. So we've put together a system that makes it easy for people to refer. We work with a company called Incentive Fox, and we've customized it for the home services industry to create an easy method for people to refer. And then people who are part of Incentive Fox have a dashboard to track their referrals. And then within that dashboard, you have the ability to send rewards directly by mail to the referrers, to your influencers out there in the marketplace.
Should we pull it up and look at it? Would that be helpful?
Yeah, would it be helpful to share a screen?
Yeah, let's see.
You want to show the one for your company?
Yeah, we
Jeannie?
can show mine. Unfortunately, I feel terrible. I forgot to bring the image of the custom rewards program, but yes. So if you want to scroll down, so we have two different types of rewards. We have loyalty rewards, and that's also part of Incentive Fox, and we have referral rewards. So first, it talks about the loyalty rewards, and that's another topic for another day, but that's incentivizing our current clients to stick with us, be loyal. Just like you get points at hotels and Starbucks and Walgreens, we're doing a program like that. But then if you scroll down a little bit farther, you can see our referral reward program for referrals. And actually, I just recently was updating my site. So there was a really cool picture here of our referral reward packet that clients get, and it's gone. I'm like, where did it go? So I have to go back and put that in. But so anyone can give my business a referral by coming to this page. This is redeeming rewards. Okay, where it says share Jeannie Cleaning, if you go down to that part right there, that's where the referrals are. So clients can share about our business by just stopping here on this page and putting in the referrer and referee information. And if their referral makes a purchase of either one-time or recurring cleaning, they will receive a reward. And the reward that I have chosen for my business is a reloadable custom Visa card. So the Visa card is designed with my logo on it. It's customized in my brand colors, and it comes in this really cool branded folder. And if they refer a recurring client, their recurring client stays with us a certain number of visits, we automatically generate a $100 Visa card. Now, people might be out there going, wow, $100, that's so much money. But how much does it cost you to actually acquire a client right now?
$3.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot more than $100.
$300. And I'm hearing from people that their client acquisition cost is going up right now. I know ours has gone up between $50 and $75 per client just in the last few months. And I'm talking to people who are seeing even greater increases in their cost of client acquisition. And if you're listening and you're not familiar with cost of client acquisition, that's how much it costs you for every recurring client that you sell into your business, how much it costs you in marketing. And so this does, we do have to work in our community to build our brand, build our presence to get these referrals. But we really aren't putting a lot of money behind this program besides adding it to our website and participating with Incentive Fox.
Pretty nice. So also you're saving time then, right? Yeah. There's a lot of time that is being
right. You're saving a lot of time, and it's much easier to sell. These clients tend to buy more. They're more profitable clients. They're easier to serve, right? They're less of a PETA, if you know what I mean. And they, your team enjoys cleaning for them more. So you tend to attract more of those ideal clients through a program like this than you do through traditional marketing. And you can use this to reward your employees for giving you referrals. If you're doing a door hanger program, you can use this reward to reward your employees. And this program you can get people who become habitual referrers and earn enough to earn a 1099.
Wow.
And this program will automatically send them the 1099 if they earn that. So
and normally if you are labeled as a habitual something or another, it's not a good thing, but in this case it is.
I'm encouraging it.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so how much does this program cost, Jeannie? So we know we're going to have to pay $100 for each person that
right. You have to pay $100, and so but it's a $150 a month subscription to this program. There is a setup fee of it's $225 to get it all set up and get everything in your system set up. And there are other programs that you can bundle with it too, like the loyalty program. There's a social media. There's a like a social media posting program that you can add to it that gets your clients posting on social media about your business.
Oh, nice.
There's all kinds of other little things you can add on. You can either choose that customized Visa card, or Incentivox has hundreds of national retailers that you can get gift cards through their program and have those automatically sent to people as well. So if you don't want to, there is an investment to create a custom Visa card. I don't have that in front of me, but there is a setup fee
or something.
Yeah, there's a setup fee to create the custom Visa card. So if you don't want to go that route, you can use these national retailer cards. And but I've also, one of the things that's really cool is people can use this as a fundraising program for their nonprofits. So they can send you referrals. You can set them up before they start doing the fundraising. You create the custom Visa card for the nonprofit organization, and then you give them a custom landing page that they can send people to for referrals, and they can just start fundraising for their organization. I'm working with a local food pantry right now who is giving us referrals, and we're paying out referral rewards to them. Yeah. So you're activating raving fans who don't even buy your services. They just love you because of what you do in the community and what you do for others. Now, granted, your own clients will do this as well. I was looking through my dashboard, and I have a few of those habitual ones already who have figured this out, and they're sending us referrals all the time.
I'm fine with that. So, equal opportunity referral acceptor.
Yes, please send them more. So I want to challenge everyone out there to think about word of mouth marketing again. It's not just for starting your business. Yeah. It's something that you can use to grow your business now. It saves you marketing dollars. It saves you time. And now you have a tool to automate it if you want to. But if you don't want to, I mean, prior to this, we just had a Google Sheet that every referral we'd put it in and we'd track them. Now, of course, somebody has to be on top of that. And, but we did that for years.
So how would you say this is working for you? Do you have any results that you can share?
I'm looking at my little presentation here that I did a little while ago.
Do you want to? You could share your screen if you wanted to, Jeannie.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't really prepare for that, but
well, you don't have to.
Yeah. We had where is it? I want to say we had our conversion rate was, I think we had 58 referrals and we converted 85%.
Dang.
I would be happy with that number.
That's a killer.
Right.
Yeah.
And
happy with that.
That was 85 leads that we really didn't pay for.
So was it 85 leads or 85%?
Oh, I mean, 85%. It's 58 leads, similar number.
Yeah, but you didn't,
that we didn't pay for.
But the way you've got the program set up is if the 15% that didn't take service, you don't pay anything on that.
Right. We don't pay anything. And now they are in our system.
Yeah.
You know, right. They're in our drip campaign. We're still communicating with them. They received a quote. And as you know, a lot of times people who are prospects, they go out, they try somebody else, and then later they come back and they want to buy from you.
Or it just takes a while. A lot of times it takes people a while. They're like, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. My house is a pit. Today I'm buying.
Yes, they do. They have to kind of get to a point where they're ready. And so we want to keep communicating with those people.
Now, do those people, whoever referred them, even if it's 6 months down the line, will they still get the $100?
Yes, I was just actually talking with my team about that today. I was like, I want to make sure that we're on that, and we do have it, we're a Made Central user. So we do have that information inside their record in Made Central. So we can see it when we bring that quote back up again, that they were referred by someone. So we want to make sure that we're still doing that. And the cool thing too about using an automated system is it also has a series of emails that it sends out when somebody is referred, both the referrer and the referee receive an email. When the reward goes out, they receive an email to watch for their mail for the reward.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And now you have a list of people who you know are your influencers.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that we talk about a lot in my coaching program is to find out who those people are, not just in your business, but in your community, and build stronger relationships with them. Focus on your top 20. Who are the top 20 people who are advocates for your business? Well, they self-identify through this program, and you're able to now use that information to build relationships. And, we've been doing this for just over a year, so it's pretty new. But now we're building out those other pieces where we can start like a long-term relationship program for these influencers and really make them feel like VIPs.
This is so cool.
I know. I'm like, my brain is like ding, 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 ding.
So Jeannie, you shared this site for
Yes.
me. Can you share with us what this site is?
Yeah. So this is IncentiveVox. This is a partner. This is a company that I am partnering with. I am, I'm not an employee of the company, but I'm a partner.
Co-owner?
Yeah, I'm not a co-owner, but I'm like an agent, let's say, for this company. So I have to, disclose that I do get paid because I helped them build this program. It's not something that they had.
Yeah.
But I knew that they had a good platform, and I felt once I got to know them, I really liked them. I knew and liked trust.
So you're going to get paid for getting them some referrals?
Yes.
Oh, that's wow, brand new idea.
Right. They have a referral program for people like me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you can turn your customers into brand advocates, but also not just your customers. And so that's one of the things that we're really, really, really pushing is to focus on people who aren't your customers and get them just as excited about giving you referrals. And I have found IncentiveVox to be great to work with. And you integrate it directly into your website. Also, if someone just calls and says, "Hey, Tom Stewart told me to give you a call," we can add that into IncentiveVox so that the automation process starts. If they don't go to the website to do it, and it's just like you just told them and gave them my phone number, we still add them into our system.
Cool. So have you identified, Jeannie, where you're getting the bulk of your referrals? Is it from like your networking groups or places that you donate to or anything like that?
I would say, so of course the bulk, over 50% is from clients.
Yeah.
Right. They have the experience to share with others.
Yeah.
And that's great. We want to continue to reward them for that. And then the other people are generally people we just know in the community through business relationships. They might be vendors, just other business colleagues in the community, associates that we have, nonprofits we work with that we donate to, friends and family, of course. Yeah. You want to be nice to your friends and family, especially. Yeah. They will give you referrals. Yeah. My sister is an award-winning referrer. So, and she does not use our services.
She's habitual?
She is habitual.
Referrer.
Yes. And they can share this link with, their friends and family. And it's amazing. The power of that. And once I started sharing out there what the reward was, then I had all kinds of people. So now what I'm getting to, this is something really important. I think everybody needs to make a network note of this. A lot of us, when we start out, we'll join groups like BNI and stuff like that, to get referrals. But you can create your own BNI with this kind of. And I'm sure you guys have done this in your business where you have those business relationships with a carpet cleaning company or a window cleaning company or, that kind of thing. And you kind of give each other referrals. Well, when I started putting this out there into the business community, what I was doing, those people started coming out of the woodwork. So within 24 hours of one post, I had a window cleaning guy in my office picking up brochures to give to his clients.
Nice.
Today, actually, I was in my office and a woman that I met through this business network, she serves breast cancer patients, and we're members of Cleaning for a Reason. And within meeting her, within 24 hours, she was in my office. She picked up a packet of brochures to give to the people she serves.
Awesome.
So once people understand it, they get really excited about it. Of course, they have to trust us, but we do a lot in our community to build those relationships first.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering if you get a lot from your B&I groups or something like that, your networking groups, because the people they naturally are going to refer you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And they already do feel like they know you. So it seems like this would make it even easier and a bigger benefit to them.
Yeah. Well, and I think we can take a big lesson from B&I, and that is to give first. The way that you get referrals is to give other businesses referrals. Yeah. One of my best referral partners that I've ever had was the commercial cleaning company whose office was kitty corner from my office door. And he gave me everybody who called him who wanted residential cleaning, he gave my number to them. And I did the same thing in return because I wasn't doing commercial cleaning. So every commercial cleaning call I received, I gave to him. We traded thousands of dollars worth of business. So there's a lot of referring that you can do without ever creating these rewards, just by reciprocating.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go out and buy this program. You don't, I always want to give value when I talk to people. So I want to encourage you, you don't have to buy anything to do this. Right? You can go out and start this yourself.
You don't, but just for perspective though, it's 2023 and technology has kind of democratized a lot of this to the point where for a very modest fee, if you think about what one new customer is worth, that more than dwarfs the investment in a product like this. And what's also happening, it's important to understand, is that you're competing against not only just different cleaning companies, but just anybody that will take U.S. currency for exchange for something. And the difference between being able to do something or being able to do something at a fairly decent level versus being able to do it at the highest level oftentimes is the difference between getting incredible results or getting no results. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where technology and everything that's happening in 2023 and moving forward is going. So yeah, you can do this on a spreadsheet, but if you're going to do it, the time and effort that you're going to put into it and the results you're going to get out of it, I don't know. Is it too strong to say that if you're not going to get the best tools out there on the market that you can reasonably afford, and this is definitely affordable, if you're not going to do this, then you might not even want to bother. You spend your time doing something else. That's harsh, but I believe that to be true.
All right, so I'm going to play devil's advocate, and I'm going to say that start. If you are like, I can't afford it, I can't do it, fine. Start with a spreadsheet, because the idea is sound. And if you're not there yet for the tech, then get started and get yourself there. Sometimes you need to take that first step, and it doesn't have to be you either do this or you do nothing. It can be, okay, you're not ready for this yet. Get in there, start playing the game, and then you're going to quickly, we believe, or at least I believe, that you will quickly see the value, how much time and money and effort it's going to save you.
Right.
I can get on board with that, but if you get to the point where you're starting with the spreadsheet and you're not getting the results that you were hoping to get, don't just assume that it was a bad
Right.
idea. There's a lot of good ideas that are poorly implemented, and
True.
if if you can make that work, great. But there's two things. One, could you be making it work better if you had better tools? And if it's not working for you, maybe you need to get the better tools in order to make it work.
Right. Yeah. And, when we started out in the residential cleaning business, my husband and I started 7 years ago. The one thing that we said was we wanted to be the most professional cleaning service in our market area. And when you talk about technology, we were probably one of the first people using a CRM in our market. And I remember the clients just like, wow, we'd send them these really professional looking quotes. And they're like, that is not what I expected, and we kind of blew their minds with our level of professionalism, our level of preparedness. And this is just another one of those tools that it's an unexpected thing. You don't see a lot of people out there just in the general marketplace leaning into the influencers in their community.
Yeah.
And then having a structured program to manage it, reward it, track it, continue to promote it. You don't really see that. And so when you want to stand out in your community, you have to do something bigger, better, different. And this is one of those things. And I remember when I first rolled this out last year, people were like, whoa, are you serious? You're going to send me $100 Visa card? Oh yeah, I am. And I'm going to be happy when I reload $100 on it the second time you refer somebody and the third time you refer somebody. I'm going to be happy. I love giving you money for that.
We want you to be habitual.
That word is stuck.
That's a good one for Tom.
So,
Become a habitual referrer.
did you mention that there's also within this platform an option to do like a loyalty program?
Yes. So
Point.
you can set up a loyalty points program based on a number of visits or dollars spent. And we started that program at the same time that we started this program. And it's what we have found we've used it for is clients can then redeem those points for extra services. They can't use it to pay for existing already scheduled service.
Yeah, good.
But they can use it for add-on service. So recently we had a light schedule back in January. So we reached out to everyone who had enough points to redeem for an appliance cleaning or an extra,
Nice.
And we literally filled our schedule with clients redeeming points. Now, yeah, I wasn't making money at that moment, but I was making happy clients.
Sure.
And keeping employees.
And happy employees.
Yeah.
And those employees, we've spent a whole bunch of money. They're more valuable. I'm sorry if any clients are listening, but they're more valuable than a client, right? And so we want to keep them happy. And sometimes it's a challenge to do that in January. So this has been a great tool. In the spring, we're doing a promotion in March, or we did a promotion last March. I think we're changing it up this year, but we did a promotion for 1,000 bonus points for when you add a spring cleaning to your regular recurring schedule. And I want to say we sold like 50 of them. Like it was like crazy. We didn't expect, and 1,000 points on my system isn't like it doesn't translate to a ton of money. The way that I have my point system set up, and you can customize that, and IncentiveVox kind of guides you on that. They're experts on points. So it does have that. There are other things that you can add on. A gift card program, it's very inexpensive. You can add on to this very easily, where you just pay a very small fee to issue gift cards. It's not a percentage of the sale. It's just I love that fee. So IncentiveVox also has that. And then we're also launching a new social media program where clients can post on social media with a trackable link.
Nice.
And so we're working on some of those things too. So it's a great marketing program, kind of, non-traditional, and but thinking differently about how we're spending our dollars and our time.
Well, it's kind of funny because it is very traditional, but just brought to the forefront in a brand new, more forward-thinking way, right? This is kind of my idea of what they're talking about when they talk about blue ocean strategy.
Right.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to make a better wheel.
You're supersizing it through technology.
Yes, yeah. And hey there, Layla, good to see you. Yeah, and in the way that we have done this, makes it easy for people to implement it. A lot of people, so I talk to people all the time, and I know you guys do too, and I'll say, do you have a referral program in place? And they'll say, oh yes, we do. And I'll say, okay, you have a referral program in place. Do your clients know? Well, I told them when they signed up for service. I'm like, well, do you think they were ready to give you a referral before they ever used your service? Do you think they remember? Did you ever remind them? And a lot of people will say they have a referral program, but they truly never do anything with it.
No. It's on paper only.
Right.
Yeah.
And they kind of mention it. And then they forget to send out the rewards.
I see two other things on top of that. One, they're embarrassed because they're like, oh, I feel like I'm being like real pushy salesy. That's one. Mm-hmm. And the second thing is, yeah, but I don't really know what to give them and how to do it. And I'm afraid that I'll drop the ball. And, they're afraid. There's a lot of fear around referral programs. And then actually, I just thought of another one. There's especially small businesses are nervous that, I'm not going to be able to afford it. What if, there's like that little disconnect between, but if they're giving you money, that's where the money will come from.
Right. If you think of the lifetime value of a client, and I really encourage people to, number one, figure out how much it's currently costing you to acquire each recurring client in your business. The average is anywhere from $250 to some people as high as almost $500 right now. And it's going up with what's happening in the economy. So that's one number that we should know. Another number we should know is the lifetime value of our clients. And that is, how much they spend over the amount of time that they're with you. And if a client is with you for 3 years and they're spending, let's just say $4,000 a year, that's a $12,000 lifetime value. And you don't have to do a $100 gift card. You could give a $50 gift card and people would be appreciative of it and it would incentivize them. But is it worth $50 to get a $12,000 sale? Yes, of course it is,
Of course.
And and if you're spending $250 now to get every new client, why not spend $100 to get that new client?
Jeannie, I'm seeing companies, and I've talked to companies who are using this lifetime value calculation. You mentioned earlier that people are paying more per customer now than they used to. I don't think that's by accident. I think the larger companies are figuring out that they can get even larger by being willing to pay those larger amounts. And they know that if you've got good data, you can measure what your monthly churn rate is on your recurring customers, your recurring homes. And it's basically you take one and divide it by your monthly churn factor, and that gives you the number of months on average that a customer stays with you, and you multiply that times the average price per job, the average number of jobs per month, and it gives you a dollar amount, $6, $7, $8, $9+ thousand over the lifetime of that customer. And there are really big companies out there that are with confidence are spending these crazy, what we would have thought to have been crazy amounts of money a few years ago to, get a new client. But it's crazy. And they're like these, multi-million-dollar businesses just keep getting bigger by doing it.
Right. Well, marketing does. I mean, we know that to be successful, to get past that point of being a word of mouth marketing business, which a lot of people wear that as a point of pride, but you're never going to grow to 500,000 or $1 million in revenue or 2 million in revenue by word of mouth alone. But it can be part of your marketing plan. But you will need to invest. And if you invest in something like this, you're getting the best of both worlds. You know?
Yeah, I agree. So Jeannie, Layla was asking if she could do this through you. You're an agent. So
Yes.
how does that happen? How does she do it through you?
Yes. So we do have a link tonight that if anyone would like to just even book a demo to take a look at the IncentiveFox program and learn more about it, they can go right to incentivefox.com and click the orange book a demo button and just mention my name. You can just say Coach Jeannie in the comments, and you will qualify if you do decide to try IncentiveFox. There is no contract. It's a month-to-month program. If you do decide you want to try it, you can sign up for it and get 1 month free with my compliments.
And we've taken the link and we've dropped it into the comments, so you should have that. And for being able to do it 1 month for free, what the heck?
Right.
I mean,
Even
really,
if you're inclined to do it on a
$150.
spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about it too is it does take a little while. If you decide to do the custom Visa card, it takes like 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks to get that card created and in place and everything. So you have the option to use the national retailer cards on the short term just to test it out because they're available like that.
Yeah.
So you can choose some national retailer cards that your clients can choose from as rewards.
And I can make an argument that they could even be more successful in some ways. The customers that we usually work with don't really need money from us. They usually have money.
Yes.
But they always want presents, right?
People like presents. Yes, right.
Gift cards can feel like presents. It's like money just sort of is like, I have money. But a gift card to the Coach outlet, okay, maybe I want to go shopping.
Exactly.
Right? So I can make an argument that could be a little bit incentivizing for the people that we tend to have as customers.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So you get to choose, what you think is the best fit for your business. And I mean, even when we very first started out doing referral programs, I partnered with at different times with 2 different local restaurant groups in my area. One of them, I was cleaning the owner's home and he had like 4 Italian restaurants and we just traded gift cards and I used those for my referral program and it worked great.
Yeah.
And then, so you can start easily that way, just bartering. I had another restaurant that I partnered with. It was a chain of locally owned restaurants. And they would give me gift certificates that they would print out, but they would only make me pay for them if they were redeemed.
Okay.
I have a chiropractor I do that with.
Uh-huh.
And I think we have somebody else that we do that with.
Yeah.
That's nice because you can have a ton of them, but you only pay for the ones that they actually get used. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you can always start small with a program like this, but really what I wanted to come on today is I just wanted people to rethink about referral programs. Now, a lot of people say they have them, but very few people are regularly talking to their clients about it, making it a part of their regular marketing message, giving their clients and employees reminders about it on a regular basis. But then very, very few people have I seen reaching out into the community and activating those influencers to get them talking. I like to use the song, let's give them something to talk about, right? So give them something to talk about and get them excited about it. And you'll be surprised how many people want to help you grow your business. People love to watch other people grow.
Well, and I really like the use of the term influencer because nowadays everyone wants to think of themselves as an influencer, right? That's a pop word right now. So I can see how using that word is also incentivizing. Just
right. It's a status thing.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
status. Like, I'm an influencer. Yeah. And status sells too. That's one of the reasons
Status
people like to
sells.
get their house clean. It's
Yeah.
all
Status
about status. So, yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys letting me share about this. It's something that I've been really excited, but I wanted to make sure that I'd been testing it long enough to come out and talk with people about it. But we're finding that people are really excited about it. And I know that this can help many, many cleaning businesses save marketing dollars, attract new clients, and grow their companies in ways that, they just hadn't thought of before.
Yeah, and then and I think the point is very clear. It's like, yeah, a lot of us have incentive programs, but how well is your incentive program working? It's a lot of times we build something, put it together, and we check it off the list and saying, well, that job's done. Let's move on to something else without giving a whole lot of thought. Is it actually creating what value might it be creating for us? And having it and working it and creating real value with it are all different things. We have a
Mhm.
question here, Jeannie, about
Mhm.
what do you recommend? The actual card, or I guess the card with the
Or a gift card.
cash on it, or a gift card?
I think it really just depends on the business owner, where you're at right now in your business. I like what Liz was saying, how, there are some people who giving them dollars on a Visa card is not as incentivizing as some fun gift card for, Massage Envy or Coach or, a local restaurant, or a chain restaurant, because those will all be national retailers that will those cards will be. So either one, I think more importantly is how you talk about it and how you start to treat these VIPs you identify in
Yes.
your community. I think that's the most important part, is how you talk about it, and that it is a regular part of your plan. You never, ever stop talking about it. We do a newsletter to our clients a couple of times a month. This is in there every time. We're always reminding them. Our salesperson reminds them during the onboarding process, and then they're constantly receiving reminders. Sometimes we have leave behind cards that we leave on clients' counters, when we're cleaning. When I'm out in the community, I'm getting ready to do an expo trade show in my area. I'm going to be talking about it there.
Nice. Well, I don't think anybody can argue with 49 new clients a month. Right, y'all? You caught that, right? She got 58 leads, 85% that turned, 49 new clients. How much did it cost her? $4,900. How much would it cost you, Tom, to bring on 49 new clients?
A lot more than that.
Not $4,900. Yeah,
Right.
not even close. That's amazing. You can't argue those numbers. Those are amazing. And it took you a year to get to that point, but that's where you are now. 49
Right.
new clients a month. How fast could y'all grow if you're bringing on 49 new clients a month?
Yeah, and I have to say that was in a quarter. So
Oh, in a quarter.
I'm going to be
Okay.
transparent, but
Okay.
it was still,
Still good.
this program
good.
is new and early for us. And, we've been really tweaking and making it look great. And yeah, but still, it's
I'll be
clients that
very
we
happy
wouldn't have
with
had.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that's gonna put their nose up at what is that, 36, 37, right? I'll take that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we've been really happy with the program. We really enjoy working with Incentive Fox. And I just see this growing and growing, and look at the big retailers and look what they're doing and how much they talk about their clubs or their VIP program or their points program, whether you're going to DSW or, Walgreens.
Star Rewards, Kohl's, Cash.
I was at Nordstrom's, the Nordy Club. The Nordy Club. I thought that was hilarious. But there's a reason they're doing it.
Yeah.
Because it works for them.
Yeah.
And we can take our cue from that.
There's a lot to be learned from very large, successful businesses. They've figured out some things, and we should, when we were in school, they called it plagiarism, but in business, they call it best practices.
Right. Yeah. And now, it's good to borrow from people. You know, we don't like you said, we don't have to invent this new thing. We've been getting referrals since the beginning. Well, let's get really good at it.
Yeah. And do it in a bigger, better way.
Right.
Just you're a bigger, better company. Do it in a bigger, better way, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is time to move into this century.
Right. And if you're not a big company, look like a big company.
Yeah.
And that's what we did from the very beginning. Even when we, you know, before we even had 100 clients, we tried looking big. I actually remember having people say to me very early in the beginning, is this a franchise? Like, wow, how long have you guys been in business? You know, and I'd be like, oh, 2 years. And they're like, oh my gosh, you know, but it's because we were very intentional.
Yeah.
And looking big is like one of the steps in becoming big. You have to look big before you can become big.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Layla has already signed up for the demo there.
Way to go. Way to go, Layla. Appreciate it.
Melissa's loving this whole thing too. So
well, I'm glad. Thanks for coming and listening tonight, everybody.
Well, Jeannie, this is awesome. Thank you for sharing with us. It's fun getting you back on Smart Business Moves.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Always good to see you guys.
You want to say anything about ARCSI for the last 30 seconds that we got?
Oh, yeah. So also, in addition to having my cleaning business and being a business coach, I am the chair of the ISSA Residential Cleaning Council division of ISSA. And so I really want to get everybody thinking about that. There is, we have the ISSA show coming up in November. So watch for the announcement for registering for that very soon. I understand that there's like a big NASCAR event happening. It's going to be in Vegas, November.
It's Formula One. It's Formula One actually, but it
Formula
is
One.
Car, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the same thing, Tom.
No,
they're cars. No. I don't know.
I love his face. No.
No.
My husband would be so mad right now.
But evidently that's eating up all the hotel rooms in Las Vegas. So we really want you to be at the show. It's going to be big and great, and there's going to be so much great information there. We'll all be there, probably. I'm just planning that you guys are going to be there too, right? Yeah, of course you will. And you know, it's just an opportunity to not only, you know, meet other cleaning business owners, meet great influencers in the residential cleaning industry like Liz and Tom, but you also, there's so much opportunity to learn. I have learned so much at these ISSA shows. The education is beyond belief, and it gets better every year. So plan for that. If you aren't already a member of ARCSI, I encourage you to reach out to me or, you know, one of these amazing people, because we all know the value of being a part of that powerful community.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go it alone. Don't be in the cleaning business out there just trying to figure it out. Plug into a community of people who share openly with each other. We don't act like competitors. We act like a family and help each other grow. So there are so many just year-long opportunities inside of ARCSI to learn, to train your team on, you know, the house cleaning technician program and various programs that we offer through ARCSI, but also to train you to be a stronger, better leader of your business and learn systems and strategies for your business, and member benefits that are worth more than the price of admission, right? You can pay for your membership in ARCSI just by taking advantage of the member benefits and discounts. Yeah. So
it's an investment. It's an investment in this. We can explain it, but if you experience it, it's obvious, and you will get your investment back many times by plugging into the ARCSI community.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's going to be a regional event in St. Louis on April 28th as well. If you're in that part of the country, I don't know if the sign up is yet for that, but you know, if you're somewhere in the Midwest, mark your calendar for April 28th.
Is Matt hosting that?
Yes.
Yes, great. So Matt Ricketts, one of our amazing members, is hosting that. So
he's got a great company to go see.
Yes, so much to learn, to go see a really successful, growing cleaning business in action. It's such a great opportunity. Don't miss that. And then we do have monthly just coffee and conversation events, and you don't even have to be a member to join those. And, so there's something always going on in ARCSI to help all of our residential cleaning business owners throughout North America. So reach out to me if you have questions about that, or if you have questions about this referral program, look me up on Facebook. You can contact me at Jeannie@JeannieHenderson.com. And or just go to my business website.
You got to wrap us up, Tom. I have an appointment in 1 minute.
Okay. Well, we are a little past the top of the hour. We're in overtime, but you guys have an awesome rest of your week. We'll be back next Wednesday, 5:00 Eastern. Jeannie, thanks again. Much
Thank
Thank you
appreciated.
so much, Jeannie.
Thanks. Good to see you
Take care.
both. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a
Bye-bye.
great night.
Bye, everybody.